Happy Thursday. Yes, it's cold here. It snowed yesterday, Brendon. Not like in beautiful, warm, balmy Beaumont. Getting down to business, I really liked your video on what you had to say about how hard it is to be a nerd, how difficult it is, and how much work it takes. I think I know the reason why. Brendon, it's because we have a fundamental drive for completeness. Whether it's the telling of deep stories, the watching of full-length feature films, or the listening to music. We want the whole picture. We want everything filled in. Even in our GIFs, we desire a sense of completeness. And if we don't get it, it hurts. As humans, we are attenuated to what's missing. And it bugs us! It drives us crazy! Our search for meaning is based on this desire for completeness. We don't always need deeper meaning. Sometimes we're satisfied with seeing the lines that connect the dots. It isn't a coincidence that most of what we find mentally satisfying are wholenesses. And what's hard about wholenesses? When they aren't. Think about all the phrases in our language that show how bad incompleteness is. There's no deeper meaning in these. Half-hearted, half-baked, half-witted, go off half-cocked, too clever by half. As humans, we can't stand a lack. Now think of phrases that represent wholeness. The whole shebang. The whole kit and caboodle. On the whole. Go the whole hog. The whole 9 yards. Even our language recognizes the innate instinct for completeness. This isn't about finishing the story, it's about connecting the dots. I'm sorry, Brendon, but that was just mean. I'm willing to bet you either thought or shouted the word Batman at the screen. Intuitively or analytically, you notice the Batman pictures I've got in the background. And your mind's drive for completeness attempted to connect the dots. You see this connect the dots in video games all the time. Games use sounds, controller vibration, and visuals to give us a sense of rightness, of completeness. Halo's best qualities is the feel of the gun as it fires. This may sound sick, but it feels right. It feels whole. It feels complete. Our minds are driven to fill in the gap. Those sounds and visuals are not designed to add more to the experience, but to complete it. None of it is real, but our minds supply the rest. Our minds supply the rest because we can't easily control its drive to create the illusion. In some ways, the illusion is more human than the real thing. Brendon, our minds are structured to just fill in gaps wherever they happen, and this is why we are driven as nerds to work so hard, to just love as fans. It's a beautiful and awesome thing. It's almost automatic. Whatever fictional universe we decide to be a part of, our minds help us fill in the details and make it more awesome and beautiful and cooperative than the author ever could have even intended. And the fact that our minds connect the dots and fill in the gaps like this is beautiful, Brendon, because it creates a world that is deeper and more meaningful than the author wrote on the page. It's a world that's more full of meaning than a video game creator could ever imbue in the simple code. That it doesn't create a symphony in the moment, it creates a symphony for the rest of the audience's life. Brendon, I can't wait to hear your thoughts and see your next video. I really liked your last one so very much. As ever, you need a challenge. 1. Continue your serial. 2. Introduce a new important character. 3. I want it 2 pages. Brendon Al's out.